A warm welcome from St James's Park, a home of football since 1880. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And it's a game from the Premier League on the way. It's Newcastle United and they play Fulham.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins one of those battles will win the game.
Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
He will try and get on the ball as much as possible. He loves to affect the game with his combination play, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that again today.
This is today's Newcastle United lineup.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Here's the Fulham team sheet.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Off we go then. Newcastle have the first kick of the game. Kieran Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. Tio. Now Trippier. Untidy in possession there. Moving it forward with purpose, something on maybe. Oh, real opportunity. No, that's heroic. Brilliant work.
Well, he did brilliantly there. What an important challenge that was.
Iwobi. An open invitation on the wing here. Opportunity now. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. Jacob Murphy. Struggling to keep it here. There's a good feel to this attack. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Smith Rowe. Iwobi. Sessegnon. Diop. Smith Rowe. Pass played through perfectly. Now composure needed. Setting up the chance. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. Jacob Murphy. Ball one, well read. Jimenez. Sessegnon. Berger. On to Smith Rowe. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Gordon. Sven Botman. Could turn out to be a really good ball. And the ball won back. Played in with that. Oh, talk about timing.
Yeah, positioning spot on there.
Jimenez. Got room to operate in here. Now, this has to be. Well, they must have thought they'd gone in front. Brilliant save. And it crosses the line for a corner. And it's a short one. Sent into the middle. Promising passage of play, but it's come to nothing. And the ref blows for a foul. Free kick awarded. Room to do something here. Good cross into the middle. And it's nicely stopped and held by the keeper. Alex Iwobi. Berger. Jimenez. Great instinct there to cut it out. Gordon. Still all square. Can they make this pressure count?
Yeah, it's very nice to watch, but it needs more dynamism.
Joelinton. Teeing up the chance now. Closed it down well. Could be a chance to break here. Issa Diop. Ball lost and gratefully received. Joelinton. Joelinton. High tempo, hypnotic football in total control. Could be setting something now. Anthony Gordon. And the flag's gone up for offside.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
The ref has seen that as a foul. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Burn. That's a good ball. Dan Burn. Puts the ball into the box. Not the end to the move they were looking for. Sasha Lukic. And served through on a plate here. That set up the chance. Joelinton. Burn. Joelinton. Dan Burn. Looking to put the cross in. must finish. Using his strength well. And that has missed by quite a distance. Kieran Trippier. Lovely possession football. Can they find the final pass?
When they're playing like this, they're a joy to watch.
There's a bit of belief in this move. Kieran Trippier. Malik Thiaw. Dan Burn. Now, this might be promising. Joe Linton. Anthony Gordon. Struggling to keep the ball there. Iwobi. Ryan Sessegnon. And it's given away. Kieran Trippier. Jacob Murphy. Murphy. Moving nicely and real purpose to this. Guimaraes. Getting closer. Berger. A chance to deliver into the box. Making decent progress here. This is a lovely spell on the ball. It's played into the box. Can he finish? Sessegnon. Miscue in the final third there. And the ball's still alive here. Bruno Guimaraes. Jacob Murphy. Anthony Gordon. Now, I wonder where this is going. Gordon. Burn. That's how to keep it under pressure. Chance to go ahead. It's a decent stop by the goalkeeper. Guimaraes. Trippier delivers it in. And it's saved and held. And with that, the first half comes to an end at St James's Park. He hasn't really been able to put his stamp on the game to this point. There's not been a great deal to admire.
Well, it certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
There's the first touch, and we're underway. Setting up the chance. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. Well, they must have thought they'd gone in front. Brilliant save. And it crosses the line for a corner. Using his strength well. And that has missed by quite a distance. And we're back in action. No goals, but plenty of time to change that. Smith Rowe. Sander Berger. Iwobi. This could be dangerous. Chance here. Fearless block. It's a corner and possibly the chance to go in front. They decide against putting it in. Good cross into the middle, but that hasn't worked as planned, claimed by the keeper. Dan Burn. Joelinton. Anthony Gordon. They've given it away here. Berger. Bassi. Sasha Lukic. Sander Berger. Smith Rowe. On to Smith Rowe. This could be dangerous. And the ball has been nicely cut out.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Kieran Trippier. And played back to Nick Pope. Dan Burn. Gordon. Anthony Gordon. Joelinton. Well read to gain possession. Ryan Sessegnon. Nice possession, but will a goal to give them the lead come at the end of it? This for the lead! And that was a great chance for the opener.
Yeah, not the finish he was looking for there.
And Newcastle making a change now. Kieran Trippier. Murphy. Now Trippier. Keep going, says the referee. Advantage. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Tonali. And there's the benefit of working to win the ball. And it's on now. Got behind it and kept it out. Corner is fired in. And he got his head to it and has missed horribly. Poor effort. An hour played, 30 to go now. Tete. Adama Traore. Kenny Tete. Ball one, well read. Need to get tighter here. But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Tio. Botman. Gets the score! Well stopped and safely away. Joelinton. Now Tonali. Burn. This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. Dan Burn. That's a pretty poor error, to be honest. Didn't have to do that. And here comes a change. Whistle goes, free kick given. Lovely setup. Anthony Gordon. And the defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. Well-timed tackle and over the line. And he's managed to keep it in. Delivered into the box. Well, you love to see those fly in, but that one's just over.
Well, had that gone in, it would have been a wonderful headed goal, just over the bar.
Into the last 20 minutes. Sandro Tonali. Jacob Murphy. And the tackle takes it out for a throw. Tonali. Anthony Elanga. Well, this is looking good. Kieran Trippier. Played in with that. Oh, superb defensive work. Nicely played through. Still up for grabs. The road to goal has ended up being a road to nowhere. No time to dwell on it. Sasha Lukic. Tete. Diop. Alex Iwobi. Jimenez. Sander Berger. Still looking for that final pass to open it up.
I have to say, they're looking good in these areas.
Alex Iwobi. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. Anthony Gordon. Guimaraes. Pushing forward with options available now. Elanga. And the momentum is lost. And here we go, time for the transition. Smith Rowe. Forward progress continues. Tio.
Well, these Newcastle fans are demanding a winner here, but can the players respond? They're certainly playing much better now.
And no one can seem to settle on the ball.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Well, look at the room they've got to attack now. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Bruno Guimaraes. Jacob Murphy.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
It's more or less next goal wins time. Could this be it? And it's pinched. Read his mind there. Smith Rowe. On to Smith Rowe. Calvin Bassey. Ilanga. And Tonali. Great instinct there to cut it out. He wasn't given anywhere else to go there. He hasn't got away with it. It is now a booking.
Excellent decision. Handled that perfectly.
Well, both bosses have decided to make a change now. Lack of options or just a poor throw-in?
Dear, oh dear, that was a really poor bit of play.
Looking good here for one more chance to win it. Tete. Berger. On to Smith Rowe. And he's in now. And that is how to stop a goal. Tonali. Joe Willock. Anthony Ilanga. They found a way through. Played in, and this could be. This time, the ball's still loose, but he can't prevent the follow-up. No wonder he's furious, and he's got every right to ask questions of the defence. Where on earth were they?
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one. They can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Berger. Timothy Castagna. On to Smith Rowe. Sander Berger. Smith Rowe. And that brings an end to the match. With disappointment felt in the away end, it's 3 points dropped.
Not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, as we know, he can be a real handful, and he's certainly been that today.
Well, I thought he had a good all-round performance today, only emphasised by the late winner. An extremely important moment, and boy, did he deliver.
We're underway. Let's see what this one brings. Setting up the chance. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. Well, they must have thought they'd gone in front. Brilliant save. And it crosses the line for a corner. Using his strength well. And that has missed by quite a distance. Fearless block. It's a corner and possibly... And that was a great chance for the opener.
Yeah, not the finish he was looking for there.
And it's on now. Got behind it and kept it out. Delivered into the box. This time, and the ball's still loose. But he can't prevent the follow-up. No wonder he's furious, and he's got every right